everyone. It's Elizabeth from Fern Creek Stickers, and I am here to plan out the week of July 10th in my Hobonichi Cousin planner. So I'm going to be using the June mystery kit. So I have the cousin sheets here. So this is the daily one, so I won't be using this one here. So I'll set that off to the side, but I have the freebie and then sheet A and sheet B. And I also grabbed the washi sheet out of the full kit because I'm going to use some of this washi. So that's what I've got, and I'll show you how last week turned out. I didn't add very much to last week after the plan with me, but again, it gave me a nice overview to flip back to. But I've really been making a lot of use out of the daily pages. You can see a little flip of my daily pages from last week. So these, I love the daily pages. After 1 week, I'm definitely in love, but I like having the overview of the week. But again, this is another week that there's not going to be a ton happening. So if I get my act together, this should be, last week I said it was going to be a short and sweet plan with me, and then it was a lengthy plan with me because I was figuring out what I was doing. So this week's will probably be a bit shorter. We will see though. So didn't get that quite straight. So this past week was not too eventful. It was, with the holiday, it was kind of a weird week because Brian was off. Okay, I'm just not getting this straight. Oh, that's better actually. And sorry, this is an aside, I'm just all over the place here. I was pleasantly surprised with how well the Hobonichi paper stickers. It's really nice for pulling stickers off of, like I think even better than the Erin Condren paper. Some of the other thin papers like the Plum paper and the Moxie Life paper is not always very forgiving, even with the repositionable stickers. But this paper is great. I have had no issues pulling up stickers, which is amazing. So that is another plus in the Hobonichi column. Anyway, so it was, you know, kind of a weird week, I think, for a lot of people since it was a holiday weekend. And so Brian had Monday and Tuesday off, and and I was just home anyway, but he was home, so it was a long weekend and then a short week, so just felt a little bit different than our normal routines. But nice to have Brian home, and especially it's fun to be able to have time with a family, all three of us together, so I really enjoy that. And we're gonna have friends over at some point during the long weekend on Monday or Tuesday night, but one of our friends got sick, and now he knows he has COVID, so it's a good thing we did not have him over, and so we didn't have our game night last night either because he has COVID. So, but we made a grocery delivery to our friend yesterday, and it's kind of funny, like, I think we're all like this. We all have, when you're sick, there's like weirdly specific things you want. So I was going to the store, and Brian asked him if I should get him anything at the store, and he had like very, very specific drink and very specific cereals that he wanted. And it's like, yeah, when we're sick, there's that one thing you need that's just gonna scratch that itch, and nothing else is gonna do. We also, this past week, so we just started Daniel on solid, so we were a little bit late to the game. I'm trying to remember if I talked about that at all last week or not, but we were waiting till we had the GI specialist appointment. But last weekend we tried giving him avocado. That was the first food. So this past week we tried a few different things, none of which were a big hit until we tried banana yesterday. So we were trying to start with vegetables, but he wasn't really having any of them. So we said, okay, let's try a fruit. And so we tried avocado, sweet potato, and carrot. And he wasn't crazy about any of those. And it was like the more times we offered them, the less, or the more times we offered each food, the less he ate. So we wanted to find something he would enjoy. So we gave him banana, and he loved the banana. So we gave that to him yesterday, and today I'm gonna wipe this out after all. So yeah, so Daniel loved the banana. We gave him some yesterday and some more today, and that was definitely a hit. So we'll try some more fruits, but I'm also glad, like, I feel it was hard to know before if it was that he didn't like those specific foods or he just didn't know how to deal with the food in general. So now that we found something he likes and he downs, I feel like I feel more confident in just trying food in general, because now I know like what it looks like when he wants more and is enjoying something. So I know I talked about last week whether or not I actually wanted to use the sticker here. I think I'm gonna leave that uncovered. Again, it's gray, it's sort of inoffensive. It goes with most things. So for now, I'm gonna keep that uncovered here. So let's see what else I want to do. So in the sidebar, I'm gonna put, let's see, actually I'm gonna use a different one of these. Okay, sorry, I keep changing my mind about which one I want. Okay, so I'm gonna put cleaning in the Monday through Sunday box. So last week I did dinners, but I'm gonna mark dinners differently this week. So I'm gonna put cleaning here, and I didn't have that in my spread last week, and I was kind of missing that because I was figuring out each day what was going to be on my cleaning schedule. So there's cleaning, and then I will put, let's see, I'll use this one here, and I'll flip this 180 degrees, and then I'll put my habits underneath here. So one thing, I don't know if I ever, I'm trying to think of what the timeline was. So I don't know if I talked about this like in the fall in Plan With Me's or not, but Brian is older than me, and so he has like 80s and 90s pop culture knowledge that I do not have, because I was like either not born or too young to appreciate it at the time. So Brian has taken it as a task to educate me on these 80s and 90s holes in my pop culture. So we have been watching Seinfeld, and it's been slow, and we took a break for several months after Daniel was born, but we've been back to watching Seinfeld again, and it's pretty amusing, and it also, so I've definitely been enjoying it, but it's also funny how it really is something that there's so many references to now. And we just watched the Bizarro Jerry episode, and then I saw somebody posted a meme about Threads versus Twitter, like using a picture from the Bizarro Jerry, and it was like, I get this, I understand this reference now. So that felt very satisfying, and Brian was also very satisfied to know that he had educated me. He likes to say that he's very educational, which, you know, sometimes is kind of dubious, but he definitely is educating me about Seinfeld. But it's also definitely a show where sometimes you watch the episodes and you're like, yeah, I don't think this would get made today. But a lot of it is still pretty funny, and I laugh out loud when we're watching it. So I've been enjoying Seinfeld quite a bit. Okay, so there's my sidebar. And actually, let me go ahead and just write this stuff in before I keep going. So for cleaning, so we're having company coming again this week. My sister and brother-in-law and niece are coming, so I will just be cleaning until they get here and working on cleaning stuff to prep for them. Okay, kitchen and vacuum downstairs. And then this week, my same habits that I've been tracking, although I'm gonna have some new ones soon. I've been working on my goals, and okay, sorry, I'm trying to talk and think about what I'm writing at the same time. So I'm thinking about my goals and some habits that I want to be tracking over the next few months. So okay, there's my sidebar. I really like how that turned out. Then I think this week I'm gonna try putting the full boxes, well, should I just put them across the middle? I don't know. I said I was gonna put them across the middle. I'll try it. I'm figuring things out in this planner. Why not try something new? So I'll just put the full boxes across the middle, and then I can kind of plan around them. I guess the only thing, yeah, because what's going through my head right now is like that I don't have a lot going on, and so I don't know if it's better to, which looks better, to do them all in the same place or to stagger them when there's not a lot going on. I'm not sure. But anyway, my sister and brother-in-law and niece are coming, and so my niece is 3 months older than Daniel, and we actually have not met her yet, and they have not met Daniel. They were going to come in December, and then we were Daniel was not a very chill newborn, and they weren't sure about traveling with their daughter at that point, and so we decided it was probably not the right time for them to come visit. And then it's just sort of, it's never been a very good time for either of us to travel. So, but finally they are going to come see us, which is great, and I'm really looking forward to meeting my niece. And yeah, she's 3 months older than Daniel, so growing up together is going to be a lot of fun. So we are definitely looking forward to meeting her and seeing them. So then the other things, let's do a few more things. I'm gonna go ahead and take these were on the freebie, and I'm gonna go ahead and put these in the spread, because again, I don't have too much going on, so I can be a little more decorative here and add these corners. All right, so on Monday, let's see, I'm wondering if I should put it below or if I should overlap. I should probably just put this below. Oh, actually, hold on though. Before I do this, the one other thing, like for my base that I want to set up, is I'm going to put dinners at the bottom. And I'm realizing now I've covered up that one for Sunday, but that's okay. So I'll put a piece of washi here, and I could just draw a line. That's like, obviously I stole this one out of a different version of the kit, but if you were trying to do something similar, you could definitely just draw a line with a pen. But I'm realizing now the one downside to putting those torn paper corners in is that I will not have room for dinner on Sunday. But I also at this point don't know what it is yet, because this is another week where we'll go to the store probably Friday morning before family gets here, and we have not gotten as far as planning out meals for being with them. The thing that's kind of funny, so I was a vegetarian for 12 years, and my brother-in-law has been on a keto diet for a long time. And so for a long time, the two of us had like nothing in common in terms of what we could eat. But now we are both on allergen elimination diets, and I started eating meat again during pregnancy. But it's kind of funny because now is like our two diets have converged. We both have very specific yet very similar diets. So I need to get the update on what he can eat right now, but it's kind of funny and unexpected. Okay, so on Monday, the one thing to do, I need to go get some routine blood work done. And I also need to pick up a prescription. So let's see, is there room to fit two of these dots in one box? Probably not. I'll just put those both, I'll just write them on 2 lines. Okay, so that's what I've got on Monday. And then again, this is a pretty empty week. Tuesday and Wednesday, I have nothing scheduled. Thursday, let's see what I want to use. Thursday, the mystery kit vault sale starts. Well, it's the July mystery kits go on sale, plus it's a vault sale for the older kits. I will use these to mark the start and the end. These are the same paint swatch, so I'll use these to mark the start and the end of the vault sale, or I guess just mystery kits in general. So mystery kits start and mystery kits end. And then I did forget to put trash day down here. So trash day is on Wednesday. And our trash day is like, they come really early, so you have to get it out the night before. The thing that's kind of funny, we have, so this sounds really pretentious, so, but we live on a private street that has a gate, and which makes me sound like a very different kind of person than I am. We would have not, we chose the place for the land and that we could build our own house here, but we would choose not to have a gate if all things were equal. But anyway, but sometimes they come so early that the gate isn't open yet, and then they have to come back and get our recycling like the next day when people call and complain about it. It's not a problem with the trash, just the recycling pickup. So we need to get that coordinated and get our gate to open earlier on trash day. So that's trash day, and then with that, I always gather up the trash on Tuesday afternoons, and then Brian takes it out when he gets home from work. We have like a 300-foot long driveway. We have a very long driveway. So, okay. I've got more stickers. I'm just gonna start over on that one. So we have a very long driveway. So I'm very glad that Brian is up for taking out the trash because, and it's unpaved. So taking the cans out is not my favorite thing. So I am happy to gather it up and have him take it to the curb. Okay, so for real, now I really don't have anything planned there. Then we will go grocery shopping on Friday morning. And again, we'll figure out what we're gonna eat when family is here. And then go to the store and make it happen. And then, let's see, I'll grab one of these doodle boxes. Oops, now my rejected stickers are sticking to the back of everything. I'll put it down here. They'll get here sometime in the afternoon. So my sister and brother-in-law, their names both start with J, and so when they got married, well, I guess it was even when they're dating, they called themselves J squared, and now that they have a baby, she also has a J name, and so they call themselves J cubed. So J cubed will arrive on Friday afternoon. And then we have church on Sunday. Let's see, what sticker do I want to use for that? Let's use this one. And that's what I've got scheduled. So then the other thing, let me just put in dinners down here. So we'll have our favorite sweet potato and black bean burritos, although it will be a burrito bowl for me because I cannot have wheat right now. And then we'll have some chicken. I know before, this was like way back in the fall, I talked about cooking chicken thighs. And a bunch of you talked about how much you love chicken thighs, and they are our favorite now. And especially since Daniel was born, we've been doing a lot of crock pot meals. Bone-in chicken thighs with the skin cut off in the crock pot is so good. It is like the most tender meat ever. It is delicious. I cannot sing the praises of chicken thighs enough, and I know a lot of you out there are fans as well. So there's some deco on here. I'm still figuring out, I've used some deco in the daily spreads and enjoyed it. I'm not quite sure how to throw in some deco in the weekly spread, but maybe I will add some as the week goes on. But that is what I have planned. So not too much going on, but I really like how this turned out. I really do like these torn paper corners thrown into the weekly spread here. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you have some fun plans for the week ahead, and I'll see you again soon. Bye everyone.